This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
You know, that you could tell that. You see how Jimmy says, "Oh, I'll go to battle with these guys anytime. I love these guys." Miami's young guys have the edge that Minnesota's young guys don't have. And while Karl Anthony Towns is a really talented player, so Barkov, okay, super talented, can do anything anybody else can do. No dog in him, none. He lives off of his talent. But it's not like there's a driving force behind it that all of a sudden he says, I got to take over. My team needs me. And that's, you've seen it with Butler a couple times now. And last night was one of those examples. Like, he wasn't going to allow them to lose. And when he had to score, he would drive to the hoop and score. And if he had to hit a three, he hit a three. And if he had to make a steal, he would make a steal. And if he had to defend somebody, he'd defend somebody. I mean, he says it all the time. He does whatever it takes to win. And so you got to have dog in you. You know what I mean? And so Jimmy, you hear him talk about playing with these guys and how much he loves playing with these guys because Tyler's fearless. You saw him hit that three. And I know Duncan didn't have a good game, but that's not because he was afraid of the moment. Duncan is never afraid of the moment or any shot. Kendrick Nunn is fearless as hell. Now, he may not be efficient. Certainly, no, not may. He isn't efficient, but it doesn't stop him from playing well on defense, assisting, rebounding, defending. He does everything else because it doesn't get him off his game. Whereas the guys in Minnesota look soft. You know what I mean? And look at the end results year in and year out for those guys. So they can't be mad at Jimmy. And I think Jimmy has blended really well, not because the culture in Miami is tough. If you're not a tough-minded person, you will not last and you will not be comfortable in this environment. That's why Whiteside was never going to be ever anything in this environment, because he's not tough. He doesn't demand excellence from himself. He doesn't demand to be great. He's a stat hog, is what he worries about, is stats. And these guys, they're all worried about winning. They're not worried about the stats. Goran Dragic plays his ass off all the time. Bam Adebayo plays hard every single moment. Kendrick Nunn may not be an efficient player, but it's not from a lack of effort. The effort is always there. That kid's a pro's pro. He's just got to figure out how to, shoot at a better clip. But that's what these guys are. Even the kid Carlos Silva that got injured and is out, that kid has shown me he's got an edge to his ass. And that's why Jimmy Butler has responded the way he has. That's why he likes playing with these guys. That's why I think in a way when he talks about playing with these guys, it's almost like he's constantly taking a shot at the young guys he had to play with in Chicago and in Minnesota. Because obviously those are crap organizations. They don't have any culture in place. Unlike Miami, that no matter what, even if you're a journeyman, they're going to make you play at your best. Even if you're a bum like Whiteside, you will play your best here. And that's why I think this whole fit has been outstanding. The other thing that I see from this whole, you just heard it from Nick Friedel, where he was asking him about, hey, have you learned to finish games? And this is a great moment for Jimmy Butler to send an FU to people like me. Because I say he's not a superstar. I say he's an all-star. And all-stars don't necessarily take over games all the time. Superstars do. And this is his moment where if he does this several times during this series, you start to say, well, wait a minute, this guy has produced like a superstar throughout the year, not in the points and taking over games or shooting, but in the way he has led the team, the way he assists, the way he rebounds, the way he defends, the way he sells his body out and goes to the line all the time. He's done all the other things that it takes to be a great, great leader and set an amazing example for everybody else. And now we're watching some moments where he actually takes over, and he did a little bit of it in the Indiana series, and now he did it in game one in a major fashion. 40 points is major. 2 of 2 from three-point range, major. Defense, major. I mean, this guy is playing at an elite level, right? And this is his way of also saying, F you, Sixers. You guys shouldn't have let me go. I was the heart and soul of that team. Your young guys may be the more talented ones, but they needed me to bring that balance to them, bring that toughness, that edge. And our young guys are getting that toughness, that edge from Jimmy.